Meteorologist Matthew East here in the Weather on the Ones Forecast Center. This is the Tuesday, November 3rd edition of the Carolina Weather Video, and a pretty docile weather week going to be unfolding for us here. Let me show you what it looks like on the radar this morning, and wow, not a lot to show you there across the lower 48. It's been a little bit of lake effect rain and snow shower activity up toward the UP of Michigan, and a couple of sprinkles there in southeastern Missouri. That's really about it. Now, the upper air chart today, trough covering much of the eastern part of the country. That trough is going to remain fairly well carved out over the next several days, and that'll mean a couple things. First of all, some cooler weather this week, and also not a lot of rain chance. In fact, I don't have any rain in the forecast right on through the next 6 or 7 days. Today, high pressure building in from the northwest. This is a little reinforcing shot of cooler air. So for today, we'll see highs upper 60s. Maybe a few lower 70s, but tonight, there's your high temperatures today, by the way, upper 60s to low 70s. It's cooler air heading on in. Tonight we drop down into the mid to upper 30s, and then tomorrow, this high pressure settling in. There's your 850 millibar 0 degree line up there through the Virginias back into Iowa, and that'll normally translate into a fairly cool day this time of year. It looks like tomorrow highs about 10 degrees cooler than what we're going to see for highs today. So probably upper 50s in many spots for tomorrow afternoon's high temperatures, maybe some lower 60s. So we'll call it upper 50s to low 60s for our Wednesday afternoon high temperatures. All right, out to Thursday. This is probably the coolest shot of air with this trough in the eastern part of the country that begins moving in Thursday. It could be a little breezy Thursday. Highs probably lower side of the 60s Thursday, and then we drop down into the mid-30s on Friday morning and Saturday morning. So maybe a frost threat in a few spots again by late this week. So let's say mid-30s Friday morning, and then this is Friday evening's chart. Looks great Friday, sunny sky, high in the mid to upper 50s. Probably around 60 to 62 or 3 for a high Saturday with a sunny sky. Sunday getting warmer up toward the upper 60s to around 70 with lots of sun. And then we get on out to Monday, and things really begin to warm up then. Big storm system taking shape back in the plains. We're ahead of that, so looks like by Sunday, I should say by Monday and Tuesday there's Monday, there's Tuesday, we should see our highs pop back up toward at least the lower 70s. At least that's the way it looks right now, depending on how things unfold. And then we see that system move in and bring us some shower chances and maybe even a few thunderstorms by the middle part of next week. So let's talk about how we're looking deeper into the longer range. Now, this is the 8 to 10 day mean of the upper air chart. European model on the left, GFS on the right. European showing a pretty significant amount of ridging in the eastern part of the country. Now, this is really the middle part of next week we're looking at. And the GFS showing some ridging, not as pronounced as the European, though. So I think the general idea here is that next week's going to be a milder week overall than what we're going to see this week. Fairly cool week for the rest of the week beyond today into the early part of the weekend. Then a milder week next week, but growing indications of some cold air after that. This is the GFS showing a really significant blast of cold air by mid-month. So could be a scenario where, again, we're talking milder air next week, colder air the week following that. And we'll see how that plays out for us. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.